Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over some of the main reasons why I hate using the Robinhood app. Let's get right into the video. So if you're new here to the channel and don't really know what it's about, I post a ton of content centered around the stock market, and I am here to help you improve your portfolio value. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification. In no way is this video meant to bash on the Robinhood app. If you have been subscribed to my channel and followed along with some of my previous videos, you would know that my channel is kind of centered around Robinhood and the Robinhood app. However, there are features within the app and the design that I am not a fan of, and I think that they could improve upon. So I'm just going to be covering that list of items. So jumping right into the app, a lot of you know that it is kind of guided towards beginning investors, and I think it is a great app for that. However, I think it kind of limits itself there, where a lot of the things that this app has to offer is restricted from what other, say, brokerage companies could offer you. So I do like that you have the day, week, month, 3-month, year, and all-time values that you can see at any time within your portfolio. Also, if you go into a stock, you are given the same breakdown. It goes up to 5 years. It doesn't have all time or anything. The main thing that I don't like at the beginning that I wish they added was a year to date feature, so you could see how well you're doing from, the beginning of the year up into where you are now. I think that'd be cool to add. But other than that, other things that I don't really like is the insight that the app actually gives you. So they finally introduced tickers, but I don't find it to be very useful because you can't really sort by, hours, minutes, what have you, to find trends and identify trends within the app itself. So like if you use a TD Ameritrade account, you can really figure out, what trends are going on and have better insight onto how the day is going in terms of trading. And using other features, you could also draw out lines and help you figure out trends in that way too, which Robinhood does not allow you to do in both its web platform and on its application. Now, I know they have been working on increasing the visibility into the stocks and really improving both the interfaces on the application platform as well as the web platform, but I think they have a long ways to go to be competitive with some of those bigger brokerages. Another thing that I'm not really a fan of, if you scroll and you go into some of your options here, so for this, for example, you can see that there is a bid and an ask, which I think is awesome because you're actually given insight onto what the trades are actually trading at. But then if I go into an individual stock, you don't have the same things. So I find myself oftentimes going to Yahoo Finance and looking up other platforms to help me identify these metrics. Now, if I head back out to the home screen and you can scroll down, you see that you have a watch list, and a lot of times I have many issues with the watch list itself. So if you're using other brokerages, you can sort these very easily. You have a lot of insights. You can group these stocks together. You can do so many different things to filter through these stocks. But with Robinhood, you can only click them and drag them and reposition them in that way. Now, this is a huge problem for me because I like to always have things going on my watch list because they're super important to the plays that I'm making. A lot of times I will have stocks there that over time I will watch and I'll want to keep my eye on, but there's no real great metrics to be able to sort through those. Now, what Robinhood has going for them is that you can do these things on different platforms, and so they might not be relying on adding these features to their own platform, but I think it would greatly improve their customer experiences if they did so. Another thing that I noticed from the community, because I'm very active on Twitter, is that a lot of people have problems with their customer service and how they handle it. So Robinhood doesn't have any hotlines you can call or really very effective management for when people have issues with their software. You can send them a tweet or you can email them. And oftentimes I see people complaining about wait time. They're not getting back to them that often, or there's a lot of different issues that go alongside of that. Now, with technology and the improvements we've seen, I don't understand why they haven't offered better customer support for these people. I myself haven't had any issues with Robinhood where I needed to contact their support team, so that has been great. And I do want to say that I have seen people sending out tweets words and speaking highly of their support team as well, so it does go both ways. But for me, it just baffles me why they don't offer a better customer service experience. As you can see, if you head over to the help section, if you had an issue, you would go to contact us, and you literally just fill out this web form, and you just pretty much have to hope that they get back to you in a timely fashion. So those are the main reasons why I don't like investing using the Robinhood platform. Now, I know there's a bunch of different benefits to it that outweigh those negatives for me personally, and that's definitely the free trading. But I think that they could improve their platform significantly if they enhance their interface, if they added a bunch of different features to it, which shouldn't be too hard because a lot of these other companies are already doing it, and it wouldn't be hard to mimic some of the features that they have. I think that Robinhood is at a really good point right now, and it could continue to grow if it just implements a few key things. Another cool thing that they could introduce would be adding somewhat of a social aspect to investing. If they introduced or partnered with other apps, or integrated with them rather, with something like Stock Twits, where you could see what people are saying, have kind of forums within the app, that would be really, really cool. I would use that feature all the time. My biggest critique for Robinhood, like I said before, is definitely enhancing their customer support. I think introducing something like at least live web chat functionality if they're not willing to put a phone number down, because this is going to allow people to get answers to their questions immediately rather than having to wait extended periods of times. I mean, they're dealing with actual people's money and savings in some cases, so it's super important to get answers immediately because a lot of this can make and break the financial situations for some people. Anyways, guys, those are my biggest issues with the Robinhood app. I'm eager to know what you guys think. Give me some feedback. Do you agree or disagree? And what else do you have to add for features that you don't like about Robinhood? Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe.